Party just played last week, and when it's time for Black Stars, he's not coming.
The reason why Kudus is not even parties. Western right now, he's not seeing top.
And a local player that was told to go and come and carry a
cooler.
The Black Stars of Ghana plays against Sudan on Friday, and there is a little bit of sad news because 4 players, including I think 2 key players or 1 very, very key player, has withdrawn from the camp of the Black Stars, and that is concerning or a bit of bad news to the Black Stars. And we'll be discussing all of this, including the weekend games in EPL, as well as some bits of the Spanish La Liga. Carvajal had a very terrible injury. We'll be having that conversation right here as well. And as usual, I have my very dependable panelists in the studio. To my left, I have my man G.H. Amando.
The building. Yeah.
Guy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I have my man DJ.
Yeah.
Yo. My guy, what's up?
I did.
You are wearing Leicester. Did
Leicester
win?
City. Yeah, this is just
Leicester
for
won. Leicester won for the
on their
first
first
time.
time. Yeah.
Leicester won. This is just for Fatau and my player Jordan.
Jordan is your player.
Yes.
J9. Right, guys. Thank you for joining us as well. We are super excited to have you always and anytime we are here. As usual, we are here to give you the best of information in the world of football. Let's talk about the Black Stars. Anytime you see me wearing the Black Stars jersey, it means there is some action about to go down, right? Yeah. First of all, we've spoken about the issue of conflict of interest with regards to Kwesi Appiah being the what's the name? The head coach of Sudan and also an ESCO member of the Ghana Football Association. And now we are coming to play. I think the Blacks, the GFA actually wrote to CAF, and CAF has asked him to step down from the ESCO, one of the positions. I think they gave him the opportunity to step down from one. And he decided to step down from the ESCO position, right? Like temporarily. And I don't know what you make of that.
I think it's the best decision for him and everybody, included. For me, it would have been difficult to know that, yes, Kwesi Appiah is actually a member of Ghana.
ESCO,
that would have been something different. Like they said in the letter, conflict of interest. And is only the best thing
he
steps down. But I wanted it to be a permanent step.
Exactly.
Permanent resignation. Because if it is temporal, how sure are we that
Ghana will not meet him again? Or he will keep resigning temporarily?
That's something
it doesn't make sense.
He have to take into consideration. And the Ghana Football Association also has to actually
look at that
and just replace him permanently, because we can't afford to
having ups and downs
concerning that position.
Right. Didier?
Yeah, for me, I think even he stepping down temporarily, I think at the long run, it will come to a time he just has to step down. Because as Amando said, if let's say Ghana Sudan, every time you have to write a letter, please let me sit down small. It's not fair. So he should just maybe step down. Either he should choose the ESCO member or the coach. And we all know he's going to take the ESCO
job.
Yes, so he should just step down permanently.
And for me, I think that has been a concern for me as well. I mean, we are getting into Afcon. We cannot say Ghana and Sudan will not play.
So just imagine
Afcon. Even if we don't play in the group stages, there's a possibility that we can meet anywhere in there. I mean, along the line. So for me, we can't be having ups and downs, like, and that might even cause issues into the games. Because imagine that there is a time frame for you to write to CAF for them to be able to ask him to step down again. And we are not able to meet the timelines. And he's on both positions and we play against each other. I mean, that could spark unnecessary, issues and conversations that would not help the game.
I
so
agree.
I think he should have just, as you said, stepped down permanently. And then probably when he's done with the Sudan job and he wants to come back, then he can re-go through the process and then get back into the.
And you can't tell me there's nobody in Ghana
that can
yes,
who
there
come
are
come
so
on. There are
many
so many
that
people
role.
who want to get this
So
position and they are not getting
I
it.
think it's
And I think it's contested for.
Yeah.
So there were so many people who contested and they didn't get. So definitely there will be a way out. So I think that would have been the best solution.
Definitely.
Right. And also there's the issue of some key players withdrawing. Either based on just not wanting to play or injury or fatigue and what have you.
Yeah.
And key among them is Thomas Partey, our
yeah.
captain. I don't know. It's from what I'm getting, Partey is out because of stress. I think
illness.
Illness.
I don't know, but this is strange to me.
Yes, I think.
And it's also, good to state that I think it's becoming a how do you call it? More like a global issue because it's not only Partey and the other three players.
Yeah.
We have other players from other countries that are withdrawing. And that for me could be partly attributed to the so many games that players are playing now in both the domestic leagues and then the European leagues as well.
I agree.
I don't know what you make of that.
That's what I wanted to say because I think so many players have been complaining because of so many games in a particular time, especially this season. And you could see that even England, France, and other countries
they have
issues with that. That is not a good sign to the game.
Right.
That's not a good sign.
Because international games have always been a very important part of our football.
And each and every player prays is to get into the national team.
Exactly.
And actually, so if you are, this is the case, now you've gotten the opportunity to represent your country, and then another setback is coming up. So that's going to be a lot impact on your confidence and all that. And for me, Thomas Partey is one of the key members of the team, as you mentioned.
And so also on the list is Joseph Pencil. He's also one top player. We also have Osman Ibrahim and as well as Kingsley Schindler.
Yeah.
Who I think recently, he hasn't been, very, very common in the Black Stars team. This would have been another opportunity
for him. That's what I said. And Ibrahim Osman too.
Right.
A new guy who would have actually made
taking
a name for
advantage.
Himself.
Right.
Is actually not going to take this opportunity. So for me, it's actually killing the game. Like too many games at a time. It's actually killing the game.
But don't you think this also raised a lot of suspicions with regards to the local or the national fan base? That Partey just played last week, and when it's time for Black Stars, he's not coming because they've already been concerned about when they go there, they play very well, but when they come home, they are very careful. They don't want to.
For me, I think those players is the best decision they've taken.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you can't come and play on a Yomo pitch, a pitch that they've sprayed with color. A pitch that the pitch is no good. You risk your life to, like, if you get an injury, even the nation will ignore you.
Yeah.
We've seen it so many times.
Right.
Player will leave his club and come to Black Star camp. At the end, he will be injured, and the Black Star, they'll leave, like, they'll just neglect the player.
Him.
Just like, I think this guy, Baba Rahman. So same thing happened to him. And Thomas Partey's issue, I don't ask now, what they did is just the right thing. If you go and check their previous match, this last weekend, Partey was playing right back.
Yeah, so right back.
Timber is hurt. White to his head. So they can't risk Thomas Partey too. If Thomas Partey joined the Black Stars with our Accra Sports Stadium pitch, how can you use 2 weeks to just improve a pitch? It doesn't make sense. So I think it's their best decision. And if you go and check among the 4 players, I think there are key players in their team.
Yeah.
So if let's say the team breaks and leave their star boy to just come, the reason why Kudus is not even parties. Western right now he's not seeing top. If let's say like his last season form, like by now Kudus too would have withdrawn. Western too, they would just bring a note that this guy is injured, something like that. So I think it's the best decision.
Yes, I agree because they even did that last season.
Last season they did that.
Kudus,
But doesn't that place an importance to the national team football? And as I said, complaining about the pitches is one. But then it is not a Ghana only thing.
Yeah.
There are some, even Cole Palmer in the last break was called and he didn't go. It tells you that there is something going on. Now it's like there is no important place on national team football. How do we try to work around it? Because it is important.
Yeah.
National team is a place of, I understand the point he made, but it's a place where you get a lot of pride, playing.
Yeah.
Right. And don't also forget that these national teams are the same avenues that some of these players used to get the limelight.
Yeah.
So it is really, really necessary that when they call on you, you find the time to, or you don't think so?
I agree. You see, the situation whereby we have to look at it in a different perspective.
Right.
Yes, it is important. It is pride to play for your nation. But will I take one game to ruin my whole career? That's another question you have to put in your mind. Maybe 1-2 games, then okay, fine. But will I risk that one game for a whole career? No, I don't think I'll do that. Kupama was right. Thomas Partey is right to do that. And each and every player who decide not to actually go in because he has a minor issue and he fears that if I come, it may generate a bigger one.
Yeah.
He has every right to actually think about his own future and then decide not to come. So absolutely, it's a good platform and an excellent platform for each and every upcoming player or even an already established player to actually play for pride, but not to risk for your own whole career.
Wouldn't that affect the quality of the national team football when you have all the top players not willing to? I'm not saying all of them are not coming, but Partey is our captain.
Yeah.
Players like Partey not wanting to come.
No, sometimes it depends on the matches they are going to play. If let's say it was doing maybe like an Afcon tournament, World Cup, those big stages, definitely they will be there.
No, but
this
who should play for a qualifier for you to come and play for the World Cup?
Cup like
for the tournament.
We all know.
No, but he's important. The point is that he's very important. But if he doesn't come and we don't qualify, how are you going to get the tournament to
definitely,
play?
we shouldn't say we won't qualify.
No, but putting all your best in help you in the qualification.
Because
don't forget, Ghana is already down.
Yeah, we need
a lot of quality to be able to get into the tournament.
We should have faith in the other players they've
but
called.
It doesn't make sense for somebody to cook the food.
Let's
when
remember,
you are needed to help cook it, and then when the food is ready, you come
let's
to
remember. Let's say clubs have upper hands on players than their nations.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
How?
They don't.
If
they don't.
You know, there's tournaments. What's the name? Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics.
Other clubs like Real Madrid withdrawn their players.
There should be a reason.
Yes, the reason
because you cannot just say the player will
it's just same thing. The club is not going to risk his player to go and get injured.
No, that's what I'm saying. They can.
This Black Star player, right now where is he? He's still injured.
He's injured. Yeah.
I think
almost 2 seasons.
Almost 2 seasons.
I'm not saying what you are saying is not there, but then if we keep saying because of that, then at the end of the day, it means that we won't have national team football because the other players also have the potential of getting injured.
I can remember one international break. Arsenal made a personal doctor follow Thomas Partey to Ghana.
I've been very particular about this particular issue as well because if you look at Michael Essien, it's national team football that spoiled it. That spoiled his career.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get it. It's a concern. But then I think we should look at how we can, work around it to still have. These players come around.
Yeah.
It makes the game exciting.
Okay. I've seen where you are coming from. So for me, what I would suggest is that all these things they should find a way to actually put it at the end of the season.
At the end of the season, when the season is done, then
you understand. I think that would have been the perfect time for them.
But it will still create issues because at the end of the season is when the clubs want the players to rest.
They don't
and then come back.
Not all. They can get a particular time frame for them to rest and then go and play the qualifiers. Just use 2-3 weeks to play the qualifiers and then That'll be all. But if we can't do that, then these things will not stop. It will keep
don't
popping up.
forget that
the best
the African games too is not just, or the international games, it's not just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
The qualifiers are there, African Cup qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers are there, the tournament themselves are there.
Yes.
So they are a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
So the international, how do you call it? The end of the season alone might not even be enough to deal with the games that are there to be played.
Yeah.
You get the point I'm making.
Yeah.
For me, I feel that it is important they care about their careers, but they shouldn't lose. Well, I don't know, but it's difficult to say.
Yeah,
It's difficult,
they can
to be
actually
honest.
do it. I
They
believe
can
if
do
they
it
want
because
to do it.
let's say these 2 weeks they've gone. They can just still play the leagues, the
previous
the
various leagues.
various leagues.
Yeah.
Then let's say it will shift.
Finish it
Then
on time.
Finish it on time. Go play the qualifiers and other stuffs. It will help.
Yes, they can do it.
Finish what on time.
Let's say
leagues.
the leagues on time. Let's say they've gone on break for 2 weeks. 2 weeks they can just
Put all the games together.
No, not all the games. They should continue without.
No, that's what I'm saying. They
Without
should put all the
any-
qualifiers together and play
going
them
on
and finish
international break
without
after
stopping
after the leagues. Then they
until
go
the
and play
qualifiers
the
are done.
international
Then they go back
qualifiers.
to their. Well, it's we are just here to say what we think.
Yeah, but
it's left on to the
and
leaders
sometimes
to do
we
what
the
they can.
Africans we should improve in our pitch.
Our pitches.
Our pitches we should improve.
Just say Ghana. Just mention
Ghana. We have to improve in our pitches.
Ghana we are having our problems. All right, so there's also this trending video of a local player that was told to go and come and carry a
Cooler.
cool man to come and pick a water cool man.
Yeah.
And it has generated a lot of debate on social media.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think. Is it a work of the player?
No.
Regardless whether you are a local player or you are an international player,
It doesn't matter.
Because the argument some people are making is that yes, they are juniors, so they should be carrying it.
Well, I mean, in every team, there's some kind of perception that
Right.
he is our junior. We all go through that.
Right.
Naturally, it just comes.
Yeah, right.
And sometimes
In all aspects of
in all
life,
aspects
even
of
at
game,
the workplace
yes,
and all
at the
that.
workplace, you can just even not only that,
But let's make it. We the Africans, we the blacks.
Let him finish and you come.
it's not only in blacks. I've seen videos in an international teams where players will leave their football boots to other players to clean. It's there. It's not only in Africa.
Make carry on with your point.
So
You come in and then
what I was saying is that it's natural. Like these things comes
It
natural.
happens.
It happens. You can just see that he's our engineer. He just came, or we've been here before him. So naturally, when things happen like that, you can't just leave some things behind.
right. Somebody has to help.
Somebody has to help. So though it doesn't mean that because they are newcomers they should do it, but it just happens naturally.
But don't that affect their psyche in a way that, for example, we are all supposed to perform at the same level? We're
No,
all supposed
I don't think so.
To play, like, to have that confidence. But I am seen as less of, than somebody.
No.
Doesn't that affect, my.
No, I don't think so.
Right, and don't forget that even some of these local players are older than some of the international players.
Yes.
But it makes it look like they are less important.
No, I don't see it that way.
No, but that's how somebody will see it.
Some may
You
see
get
it
the
that
point.
way,
That's
but
that's the point I'm making. Yeah.
For me, I don't even think
That's an issue.
It was an issue in the camp. Like maybe it just happened, but I don't think it's only social media that has tagged it to this mockery and stuff. But I don't see it that way. I think it was just a way of help from the players.
No, but they were calling your man. Your man was not.
For me, Prince.
Which player was that?
What's the
Is it
name?
Lamte? They mentioned.
No,
his
it wasn't
name.
Lamte.
No,
It was one of the
Local players.
yeah. But
For me and Prince.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. These are the things we shouldn't take too serious as a nation.
We have to take it serious.
No.
Am I here
Even-
to play football? I'm here to carry cooler.
No, it doesn't matter. There are some particular players. Okay, let me give you.
Okay,
Let me speak from an experience point of view. We have things that if, as a player, a new player, if you want to actually put yourself or let the coaches see you more, let the coaches know that you are a team player. There are some particular petty things You
but
have to
not
take
to
upon
pick
yourself.
cooler.
So
Prove yourself on the
let
pitch.
him finish. Okay.
There's a particular thing you will do that will make that will give you that eyes, and helping is part of it.
Okay.
Helping.
Yes.
And
It's
so
part
for
of
me,
it.
where I find the challenge is that if the player had gone to take it himself, just
Yes.
as a way of helping his own initiative, that would have been okay. But calling him to come back after he has even
He
left.
has even left before
For
other
me, I
players
think
came down.
It wasn't when there were other staff around.
That macho man, what is his
He was just standing in front of the door.
That macho, there
So
are
it's
two macho
because
men
he's
in the
telling us
team.
that is not his job.
That's not their job.
You get it. So I think he should. For me, I don't have a problem with players helping. It is done. It is done. I've seen a video
everyone can go and pick
where
it.
I don't know. I think they were these players coming to give their jerseys to the how do they call them?
fans.
The fans.
No, not the fans. The person who takes
Kitsman.
Oh yeah, the kicks man.
Some of them were just throwing them. I think there was one of these players who came and picked them and then gave it to him in his hands.
Yeah.
That is a kind of,
Yes.
an act of kindness.
He did it willingly.
Willingly. You get it?
Yeah.
I understand the fact, the point you are making that everywhere there is that, seniority.
Yeah.
For me, if even it was probably, let's say Jordan Ayew
Calling-
say, oh, come and help me
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
stuff. That is that player relationship.
Yeah.
But this thing there should be somebody who is designated to do it.
Definitely.
Prince,
They
I
have
bet you
someone.
there is someone who's supposed to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, oh, definitely.
You get it.
It's not the
And for me,
player's duty.
I still feel that maybe because we are Africans, we don't take these things serious. But it has a way it dents your spirit. It makes you feel that why are they not? Probably I'm older than this guy. Maybe I'm even farther than him. They are calling me. They are not calling him. It has that way of making you feel that I'm less important.
You see, sometimes,
and it affects how your
sometimes
confidence.
we let's say blacks, we take certain things for granted,
right?
And it's
right,
not good.
Right.
You brought me to play football, not to carry cooler. I bet you those two players don't even get one single game
Playing
to play.
time.
So did you bring me to carry?
That's where I am coming in with the point
So,
that at the end of the
let's
day,
say-
it might affect them in one way. They
So,
might not
yeah.
be able to say
Friends,
it.
let's say right now we've seen them, they've called them to carry coolers. There are other things they've been doing. So I want the local players to stand up and fight for
is
their.
important as
Yeah,
the
you
other
brought
players.
me to play football. If you think I'm not good to play the football, don't call me. Do you get it? The macho man there, he's always shouting on people.
And that is not to discrediting your point that in every institution there are people. I can't see my father type doing something and I can help and I will not help.
If
I don't
let's
care
say-
whether I'm the captain of the team or not. It's humanity. We need to help one another.
Yeah.
But making it look like I have to do it because
I have
I'm not
to do-
important.
Because I'm not important.
That is
the
where
guy,
my
the guy
problem
even
is.
went.
You
He
get it?
went before about 3 players.
And it
came
wasn't
down.
any heavy thing. Just
No,
some small. One of
you
the
call him
staff
back.
would have sent it.
See,
we have to
me,
treat
I have
these
a belief
players
in Prince.
in a certain, especially when they are coming from the local scene. They still have that inferiority complex in them. So
Definitely,
if you add more of these
Prince,
things, it will affect them.
Prince, me, I have a belief in. It's the duty of that macho man. That the one who
Why
was
you
standing.
always- oh, the-
That
this
man,
macho
Right,
man.
that guy get
that man,
fight.
I don't
I
get.
forgot his name. There was this game
This
that we
World Cup.
lost. We lost and he went and he was taking selfie with one of
Against
the
this
the way
guy.
they bash up for. Hey.
Son, that was Ghana Korean
Hey.
World Cup. Son was crying. He went down.
And he was taking a picture. The way they saw this guy for social media.
I
we lost
think-
though. It was didn't we lose? We lose that game. Or it was
No,
a draw?
we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't lose. Korea lost.
Oh really?
So Son was crying.
No, but there was one two. There was one two.
That was
it's
that
like,
was the World Cup.
It's like there was one two we lost, and then he went. Like guys, if you remember any of this, please let us know what
That macho man,
in the comments.
that's
People like
his
say you
job.
don't get fights
No. I don't. If let's say
because he has more muscles to carry.
I don't know.
those things.
I don't even know he's used there. Every time he's there.
Right.
Every time he'll be there shouting on fans. Hey. That's
And you know, Ghana, we have that culture of like, once I'm bigger, I'm older than you. You are just. I can send you to ask you to do certain things and all of that. It is part of our culture, and we just have to find a way to
Get used to it.
get used to it and work with it. Right, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. As you can see, Prekese Sports, Global Sports. We have started a new channel, and we need your support.
And the
Please-
match is on Friday.
The match is on Friday, so Well, I wanted to do a giveaway, but I don't know. I don't know my pockets now. Please subscribe. If there will be any giveaway, we will do it in the channel. So please subscribe. There will definitely be something coming very, very soon. Right? Subscribe and then hit the like button. It will help the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace
We
out.
out.